Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Samurai Simba here, live and ready for a fun-packed evening at the Suzuka Circuit, which hosts our 10th round of Season 8 for the Premier Tier, also known as Tier 2. The Suzuka Circuit is made up of 18 corners, and each lap will cover 3.6 miles. The circuit is one of the favourites amongst the drivers. It has hosted several title deciders over the years and crowned champions such as Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and, as recently as yesterday, Max Verstappen. Michael Schumacher holds the driver's win record of 6 here, with McLaren holding the constructors' record with 9. Joining me in the comms box this evening is the 2022 Drivers' Champion. It's none other than... Oh wait, I've just had word he's a bit hungover, so he sent his mini-me instead. That's right folks, it's a former Tier 4 champion, it's our own Mini-Max, it's Melvin! How are you?
Good evening. Yeah, I'm a bit hungover, I've been partying all day, so nice championship.
Of course. Pity it was so confusing and we couldn't hear the famous cry.
Yeah.
Let's see who's out first.
Confetti is out first.
Yep. Let's get some AlphaTauri action. Hey, it's got to be done. Japanese circuit, Honda engine.
Yep. Well, Honda does quite alright here, so. Japan is a really difficult circuit.
It is, yeah. Especially that first sector. You don't hook that right, your entire lap's ruined.
Indeed. I think it's really gonna come down to the people that trained a lot. I think we'll see that in the consistency during the race.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
Confetti almost starting his first lap. Oh, he almost did a Latifi.
wrong turn.
Yeah.
I saw this guy in practice yesterday. He looks really quick, so let's see what he can do.
Alright.
I have no clue on corner names or numbers, so we'll just make it up as we go along. Then we're going to the long sweeping first corners. Seems to have that nicely hooked up.
Keeping it in 5th here.
That's good, yeah. He's got
nice.
Nicely hooked up line through there. We've got somebody in the chat saying they're the Calvin fan club. I bet he'll be hoping that Calvin can win the title tonight, which he can do. I believe, did we say, is it he's got to win and Fanning has got to be 8th or lower?
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
And then Calvin will be the Tier 2 champion. If not, it moves on to the next race at Spain.
Indeed. Well, Confetti is looking that he's got his lap quite alright.
Yeah, he's just coming up to the famous spoon at the moment. Probably one of the most tricky corners on the track to get right is this.
Yeah.
But he had a good line, so...
And flat out around the next corner. You need to get it blended there.
The 130R.
Yeah. And he got it.
That one separates the men from the boys.
100.
Nicely hooked up inside curb. Didn't do a Charles Leclerc, so that's good.
Inside line maybe? Oh yes, yeah.
And his first time on the board, 131.0. That's a very good banker lap, actually.
Yeah.
Sambal's retired. Gini's gone 131.4. 31.0 is a very good banker lap.
Yeah, that must have given like trust in his next lap.
Let's see who else.
Ooh, Fire spun it.
Who's
Fire
the
G
furthest
Ross.
round? Alex is just coming up to the hairpin. Tom coming around the final corner. Tom Brown goes a 131.5 for his first lap. Let's have a look at Hosman, who's just coming into 130R. A purple middle sector, apparently. Never count this guy out, he always pulls a good lap out of somewhere.
Yeah, and the weather looks nice, so perfect conditions.
Must have had a spin for that lap though. So he'll probably go again. Coleman the Braves at the hairpin. Fire J's mowing the grass.
Oh, someone's got to do it.
Let's have a look at single track. freshly back with us in the Aston Martin.
The one that started it all.
Apparently no broken bones or anything from his biking expeditions.
Yeah, he's been biking in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
He runs his own company doing it. But I think he went off for a bit of a personal trip.
Oh, pretty cool.
Very ballsy, I wouldn't do it.
No.
Good evening, Gecky! Joining us in the YouTube chat.
Gek and Matthew, fellow Dutchman.
Single track, 131.3, that's a good banker.
Oh!
And 130.7, where did he pull that from?
And the track's gonna rubber up as well, so you might see a 20. Yeah, are we gonna see a 29 today? Questionable.
It's possible, especially with Tier 1 coming as well.
Yeah.
So the potential champion is currently P8 with a 131.5. I've just gone in the pit lane. Calvin seems to be on an out lap, but he's only recently just started it.
A single track spun on his in lap. That's not good for the tires.
Anybody actually on a lap, or are they all on cooldowns now? I think it's gone a little bit quiet.
Yeah, I think Mounster might be on a lap.
133.8 he's got on the board.
Yeah, but he is oh no, he's not pushing. He was up his time, but he's not pushing anymore.
He'll be 6/10 up.
Yeah, but his ERS is still 100 on my screen.
Let's see what his ERS light's flashing as well. Yeah, he's pulled in the pit lane. Probably a timing glitch that. I know we've got Fanning just coming through 130R, so let's have a lap with the other championship challenger. All fired up in his McLaren, ready to go.
Yep.
Evening, Mandy.
Bergen put the wets on.
He's a tier 1, so he's only allowed an out and an in lap, so he may as well use a set of wets. He locks his setup in.
Why not?
Good evening, Mr. Sarge. He thinks a 29.7 will be doable if it's dry. So we know what to expect from you in tier 1 then.
He's quick, so he's gonna do a 128. Ooh, Fanning run a bit wide there.
He's definitely quick. You don't become a 3-time champion by being slow.
Nope.
I mean, you'll know what it takes yourself to win a championship. It's not easy.
It is not. The pressure's really there.
Which season did you do it in? Which season 6?
I have no idea what season it was. It was my, I think, yeah, it was my first really season that I raced in a tier 4. Then I went up to tier 3, and the difference between tier 4 and tier 3 is huge.
I think in terms of overall pace, there's not a lot of difference. It's the fact that obviously tier 3 doesn't have that nice, pretty coloured line on the track.
Yeah, I had to get used to that. 132.4 for Fanning.
It's an alright banker. Maybe he's not pushing too hard just yet, finding his feet in. Let's have a look at Mr. Carl.
It's quite a good idea to not push that hard, because as you see, Samba is already out, and then you just know you're gonna start last.
No, Chris, I'm not singing.
Max, 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 Superman.
There you go, Melvin's sung for you.
Is Fanning pushing again? He's 5/10 up his time.
Well, let's go.
No way, right?
Then.
But he's through his ERS. But
he's not using his ERS, so.
But he already found like 5/10 in the first sector, so he can definitely improve that time.
Gekke is saying he didn't eat you singing.
Oh, how can you not sing for Max? Confetti Greek. putting over the line 137.
Oh, that's a quick one.
It is.
Chris Bailey's hearing a rumour that there might be rain in the race itself.
Rain. It's raining, man.
Why are we using that name for him, Chris? We all know he goes by BRD Calvin these days, but he's gone by his old Collins Owl name. Are you just trying to promote some zoo jokes here? Bring back Collins Owl. Why has he got a full zoo going on? I hope he's got all his animals rounded up ready for the race though. Don't want no distractions.
It's really interesting to see what gear people use in the first sector. I see a lot of people use gear 5, some do 6 and some go all the way back to 4.
Yeah, it's really down to how much rotation you need based on the track conditions at the time.
Yeah, and I feel like if you make one mistake in that sector, then all the corners after that are just not as good as you could take them.
That's pretty much right. You've got to hook it 100%. That last right-hander's a sod for spinning you as well if you clip the curb too much.
Indeed.
Let's see what Carl's going to manage. He's just coming up to 130R. That's if he's actually on a lap. I think he invalidated his first one, so hopefully he fueled enough for a second run.
I tell you what, Anton is up on his time and he's gonna cross the line in a few seconds.
Let's jump on board with him and see what he does.
Anton is spot on, 135.
Nice. Let's try Hosman, because he's just coming to 130R, although his ERS is flashing.
And Singletrack is up his time as well. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
His ERS is flashing as well.
Oh.
I wonder if they're all ditching the ERS for the first sector. Because it won't help you a lot in the first sector anyway, because you twist, turn on and off the power.
True.
No, he's quite a bit down his single track.
Oh.
Coleman the Braves just heading to the pit lane.
Rekar setting up his
let's have a look
corners.
at Mr. Rambo.
Amazing driving. He's gonna cross the line.
Former teammate of mine is Mr. Rambo.
Nice. He's putting at 5th now.
31-0, that's a good time. Who else have we got? I don't think there's anybody actually on a lap, is there? Mr. Genie. He's just starting one. Let's watch the French baguette. I know Gav will appreciate that comment, if he's listening.
French baguette. Well, somebody in the commentator chat gave us all Japanese names.
Oh yes, Mr. Hodgie himself. Yeah, I was Samurai Simba. What were you?
I have no clue what I was. I don't think I can even say it. I can't even pronounce it.
Let's drop back on general chat and see if we can find it. Masayuki Melvin?
Yeah, Masayu. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've probably just butchered that big time. And following us will be Gatuka Gav and Asaki Andrew.
Well, that's creative.
Let's see what Mr. Genie can do. He's just coming up to the end of the second sector now. He's half a second up. This could put him into the 130s. See if he can gain any more out of the final corner. He didn't do the Charles Leclerc line at least. 130.8. That's a good lap. That puts him P3.
Fanning is pushing this lap as well. He's really trying to get a good time here.
I was going to go on board with Tom Brown so we could watch the Red Bull, but he seems to have invalidated.
Yeah, it's really easy to invalidate if you push the limits on this track.
Yeah, I've lost count how many times I did it in practice and how many sets of tyres I ruined.
Flat out to there.
Fanning seems to be purple middle sector, so this is a good push lap.
Yeah, he is really pushing, finding the edge. On the gas here. Keep it tight to the inside. No, he's going to the outside line. 131.7. I don't know where he lost time then.
He improved by like 6/10, but...
Oh, he did, but with a purple middle sector.
It didn't mean a great deal, unfortunately. Let's see what else we've got.
A lot of people on the outlap. And that's smart, because with 1 minute 50 left on the board, the grip will be perfect now.
Yeah, if you can find yourself some space, this is the time to be out. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 people on outlaps at the moment.
Yeah, if you do find that space.
Yeah, you don't want a car park. It's nice to get a tow, especially down the back straight on the run to 130R. But if you're too close throughout the S's, it's just going to disrupt you.
Yeah, and tire temperature in this game, in the new F1 game, is so important. It's so different from the last game.
Yeah, last game we could run decent pressures to give us the grip. We can't on this game. You're talking pretty much minimum or 1-2 clicks maximum.
Yeah, but what I do like about this new game is that the hard tire is actually worth it to go now. In the F1 2021, it was awful, the hard tire, every track. And in this game, the soft wear off so much faster that the hard tire is actually worth it.
Oh, the hard tyres are amazing now. Let's go have a lap with Calvin, I think.
Yeah.
He was on a very, very slow one. Is he trying to get the maximum grip here?
Yeah, he's just starting his lap.
Let's have a lap with the potential champion. See what he can do. Here we go. See if we can pick up a few tips from him.
He's actually taking a really inside line in that corner. A lot of people go to the outside a bit and then go to the apex.
That can work well as long as you don't clip the inside curb too much.
Look, he's putting in a fourth here. He's not keeping it in fifth.
Helps you with the extra rotation if you drop that gear. Touchdown in his first sector. Degner 1 and 2 looked very hooked up though. See what we can do at the hairpin.
People getting out of the way nicely. And
that was very, very well hooked up coming out of the hairpin.
And just long straight.
Pushing the limits here. Running spoon, drop a couple of gears, running wide, yeah. Took it nice and tight, get the power down. That was a very well driven version of spoon with that. See what you can do. What's his sector time?
Full throttle.
2.5 tenths up.
It's gonna be a 130. Keeps it up.
Might be a 131 dead. Husman 130.4. Nice and tight. 30.9. Puts in P6.
We can still. Oh, 7.
Confetti's just heading into the pit lane. Tom Brown's on a slow. Sarge's just said too much understeer for a Calvin. He needs a click of wing, in his opinion.
Huh?
He did look to be a little bit understeery in the S's especially.
He did.
He looked like he were doing the old Fernando Alonso driving style.
Well, that's what he likes. I think this is it, huh?
I believe it is, yeah, because Lopez on a slow in lap as well.
Nice.
So it looks like we've got our grid, which I'll run through once we get to the line-up at the end. Any predictions?
Anton, really quick. Top, like... I mean, everybody is really close to each other. Bit is struggling a bit. Seeing his time. I really hope Kelvin can make it to the podium. And I think he will. But I hope single track takes this one home.
Yeah, but I think my prediction is maybe single track for the win, but Calvin on the podium.
Yeah. Calvin really gonna fight this.
Although I'm not
Or is
going to
he
count
gonna-
out Ant either.
Oh, Anton, no.
He is really quick when he can keep it hooked up.
He is spot on.
Here we go then. So on pole is Ant, Husman in second, Colby the Brave third, single track fourth, Confetti Creek fifth, Gene Genie sixth, BRD Calvin seventh, Alex Ajik eighth, Monster ninth, Red Car Rambo 10th, Woomax 11th, Tom Brown 12th, Fire J Rooster 13th, Dumbest Hornet 14th, Lorpy 15th, Fanning 16th, Stringy B 17th, Bit 18th, CBG Sample 19th with no time, and Bergen starting P20, so we're going for last to first challenge. Chris Bailey, Latifi to win. Who's playing Latifi?
Oh, he did score points this weekend. Go TV.
Yeah, it's only taken him, 18 rounds. Chris Bailey thinks Bergen's going to win it, and that looks very dry.
Well, somebody told us it might be wet during the race, so it might change.
Yeah, it was Mr. Bailey. Unless it's a changing race.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. It's gonna rain during the race.
Oh, rain is at the end apparently, on the prediction anyway.
Oh.
But the problem is Tier 2 is only on approximate weather, so anything could actually happen.
Oh, nice. So we might see people go for the hard tires and make it till the rain comes.
I start most races on the hards anyway.
So how do you warm up your tires then? It's really difficult to get the tires going in the beginning.
It is, I only find by the time I get to the grid I'm on about 83-84%.
Uh-huh. And that's when you have a good formation lap.
Yeah, I had one not a couple of weeks ago, I think I was 78% on the grid.
Oh, we're starting already.
We were supposed to have formation lap. Typical game glitches again. So we're away. Coleman the Braves had an amazing start. Hosman's got a good start. Ant's had a pretty bad one. Monster's up to 6th. Calvin's up to 5th and 4th.
Calvin had a great start. He was so quick with a reaction time.
He's absolutely flying. He really wants that title this week. Single tracks P3 still. Lorpy's out. What's happened to him?
I did not see it. That's unfortunate. Oh, he lost it in the fourth turn, I think.
Yeah, he's lost it in the S's. Easily done, especially, well, I would say on cold tyres, but with no formation, it should be really warm.
Would you have a virtual safety car?
That's really weird. No formation lap was definitely on.
So you got Anton had a bad start. He's 6th and he started first. Virtual safety car ended?
Yep, let's see what everybody can do now. It's just trying to find a bit of a gap and get into a rhythm now.
Oh. Bergen already up 3 places. The single track having a little look at Hosman, but couldn't quite get it.
Hosman had a bit of a weird line through there by the looks of it.
Defensive.
Although Coleman the Brave was pretty slow through that turn. So he's going to have to go the defence into turn 1 here.
Oh, around the outside, no. He's not doing it.
He's trying to switch
in
around
the
though.
inside, yeah.
He didn't quite have enough traction to make it work. But he's really hounding the back of Coleman the Brave at the moment.
Yeah, he's much quicker through the S's.
He's got that AlphaTauri really well hooked up here.
Oh, we have a yellow, and that's red. No, that's Anton. End. Oh, that's End.
Oh, he's not having a good race, is he, after being on pole?
No, that's the end of End.
Well, It's MRC, anything can happen.
That is true. Oh, another one out. Fire was there. He spun it coming out of that corner. I think he hit the apex.
Took a bit too much curb at the Degners, did he?
So see a gap forming between the 6th and 7th place.
I think Hosman's about to get Call Me the Brave before 130R. He got really well hooked up on the inside at Spoon.
But
I think Call Me the Brave on the straight line speed.
Yes, but it goes a bit wide. Breaking it on.
Who's going to break the latest and make it work?
He goes defensive.
Just really compromised his line here. I think Hosman's going to have him into the turn 1 though. He's going to have to go really defensive here.
He can break later.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at tyres, because we didn't get to do that. That's Call Me the Brave's on the hards, Hosman's on the mediums, so Call Me the Brave is driving a stellar race here to keep these medium runners behind.
Yep, and this is really gonna cost Hosman his tyres, attacking like that. A single track is just chilling behind it, waiting his chances.
He's a very sensible racer, is Martin. He will just wait and pounce as soon as you make a mistake. I've had a few battles with him in X earlier in the season, and he's a tough customer.
Ooh, Anton is around again. He went on the softs, but it's not working for him.
Alex, single track's had something happen. He's had a really bad exit off the hairpin. He's been passed by Alex and BRD Calvin, and he's now under pressure from Monster.
And they're both on the mediums. Ooh, that was close.
Wing seems to be intact though, so that's a good thing.
Oh!
Oh, Calvin's just spun at Spoon.
Ooh, he almost spun it. He right the curb a little bit. It was too much.
He's back on track and ahead of Gene. He stays 7th.
What an interesting start.
Let's have a look at the Monster single track battle, because that is really close at the moment.
Got me the Brave, broke a little too late, and Hosman is now next to him and going into the first turn.
That's a good spot, that. Oh, this is going to be tight. I think Hosman's got him. He has. Ooh. He got the inside line, which is the best line in the dry.
Cool, now he needs to... oh, we have yellow again. And that's Fire, was there going to the pits, he spun.
Looks like Sambal's had a bit of an issue as well.
Yeah, behind it. Oh, Hosman rode the...
Oh,
he's
no.
around. He rode the curb.
That was the last right-hander that I was on about earlier that catches you out if you're not careful.
That's painful. He had such a good start.
Let's go back up near the front, because Alex is now all over the back of Call Me the Brave, and both are on hard tyres. So that's going to be an interesting battle. Fire J's just gone onto the hards.
And I tell you what, single track is back on third again. Consistency is key.
Yeah, I think he's recovered from his whatever moment he had. Probably got his tyres back into a working window and he's off again. I do wonder if he might be trying the no assists on this race. I know he's been practicing with it.
Maybe.
Which could be why he's a little bit out of kilter from his normal.
Oh, we have a yellow
Wow, that
again.
was brave. Alex and Call Me the Brave side by side into 130R.
Alex had a much better exit.
Really good exit off that final corner. Is he going to pass him? He is. He's done what Hosman did inside.
And the move is done.
Confetti takes fastest lap, so the hards are really working well now.
And behind that, Monster tried to overtake Single Trap but couldn't make it stick. And Calvin overtook Red Car. That's a brave move.
Red Car's another tough customer as well.
Yep. And
Had
Tom
many
Brown
a battle with him.
back of Genie.
Another good pair as well.
Yeah, there's so many great drivers in this race.
Tier 2 is definitely full of really good drivers. As is Tier 1. Obviously, the higher up the ranks you get, obviously the better the driving class usually is.
Tom Brown almost lost it, but he... what a save again for Tom Brown, but that must have hurt his tires.
Yeah, he's dropped nearly a second back on Gingini now. I think
is all over.
Is Tom Brown starting a train here? Called the Red Bull Express. He's got a right train of cars behind him. Look at all them, all side by side.
Oh
You've
my
got Stringy,
god, yeah.
Bergen, Fanning, Hosman, Dummist Hornet, all in a short space of track.
That's a big
That's
DRS.
some mental racing, is that?
So who's getting the better exit here and who's using ERS? We see String and Womack fighting it out.
Tom Brown's got no ERS, his lights flashing like crazy.
And he's trying it. Stringy on the outside.
Yeah, he had the DRS, I think he's got him. Bergen's followed him as well.
Yeah, Bergen next to Womack.
Oh, I think Womack...
Oh no, Bergen's still there.
That's a good battle going on there. Fanning's right on the back of it as well, and he really needs to make his way through it.
In the meantime, Calvin spun
Calvin's on a
into the
spin.
wall.
They've gone down to P15 now. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, he's missing an end plate. Oh, that's really going to hurt his strategy.
And where's Fanning then? Fanning needs to...
Fanning's P11.
Ah.
He really needs to pick up some solid points here, which will help him in the fight at the last two races.
And look at that.
The front.
Yeah, Alex is way away. He's out of the DRS.
Which means Single Track and Monster are both going to have DRS. And Call Me the Brave could be a bit of a sitting duck here, depending on how well the mediums are holding up.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got really wide at coming out last corner as well as Call Me the Brave. Is that going to give Single Track a run? Oh, I think he was a little bit too far back. He survives another lap.
String has overtaken Tom Brown and he already did it before the corner. Nice overtake.
That's definitely a nice move done there.
Well, that train is going to go long.
There's not a massive amount of overtaking spots on this track either, so you've got to make the most of it.
And if everybody has DRS, it's really hard to overtake on that short. Oh no, it's quite a long straight, but still hard to overtake.
Problem is your DRS don't kick in until just before the start-finish line, so you don't actually have a massive amount of straight to work with.
And the dirty air in this game is something you have to keep in mind.
Yeah, the cars can follow a lot better, but it does mess with your aero a little bit. And it wrecks your tyres.
Yeah, Single Track needs to defend from Monster, so it's quite difficult to attack Call Me the Brave.
Bergen's literally riding on the back of that Mercedes of Womack's.
Oh,
what's happened to Tom Brown? Has Tom Brown got an issue? Because he's dropped behind Womack's and Bergen. He must have a broken wing or something.
Yeah, I don't know if he pitted for new wings, but he had damage. And he did not pit yet. He might go in now.
He don't have a broken wing.
No, he's not.
Maybe he's had a spin and he's struggling with the heat.
Oh, could be.
Bergen's just got Womack's.
So much more speed. He went a bit wide and Womack's trying to get on the inside. But he did not catch it.
Let's go back up front, have a look at the Call Me the Brave Single Track Monster train. Monster is literally on the back of that Aston Martin at the moment. Although Womack's on the back of Bergen, wow.
Yeah,
he's dropped back a little bit now.
He was thinking about overtaking there, but he did not. Good call, good call. And Stringy is the first one taking a penalty on this track.
Well, the track limits can get you here.
They really do. And a late safety car is what could happen. Ooh, Bergen went a bit wide, and that gives Womack a chance to overtake if he has a better exit. No, Bergen had a better exit.
I think Coleman the Brave's got some serious straight line speed. Because he seems to pull away on the run to 130R, which is why single track and Monster just can't get him. I think Monster might be getting single track here though. Single track's defending the inside line, Monster's gone to the outside.
He's keeping it on the inside. That's really defensive, but it worked out for him.
In the dry, the inside is the line you want really if you're trying to make an overtake. In the wet, the outside's better because you've got a bit of that bit extra to work with.
Womack and Bergen just fighting. And Tom Brown is behind it as well. Hoosman is behind that, and Fanning is behind that. Then we have Thomas, Hornet and Confetti. It's such a long train.
It's got to keep everybody honest though. It's some good racing. Womack has literally no ERS. His light's going crazy.
Nope.
He's giving it everything to try and catch Bergen and stay ahead of Tom Brown.
Tell you what, the red car has been racing very well because he stayed on that 5th place for a long time.
Yeah, and he really is a tyre whisperer. People will be pitting, he'll be still there cruising around on his worn tyres.
Yep, and the mediums will fall off in a few laps. So, red car might catch Monster in single track if they keep on fighting.
Medium runners are going to start to struggle soon. The hards have found you can actually push them really far here. Oh, single track's right on the back of Brave.
And somebody pitted? That's Stringy. Stringy pitted already.
It's a little early, but it can work.
I wonder what it's going for. I think the hard tire.
Yeah, it should be the hard. I wonder if he's banking on a late safety car. I mean, he could go to the end, but the hards will be screaming at him by the end.
Well, keep in mind, if there's rain coming, going on the hards now and then wait for the rain to come, not a bad call.
Depends if the rain comes, though.
Yeah, that's always the question.
Look at Alex here, 3.4 second lead, is just streaking ahead.
Oh,
he's cruising
he's just
away.
driving away, yeah.
He's on a Sunday drive, on Monday. What other battles have we got? Womack has dropped back from Bergen now.
Yeah,
Tom
because
Brown's
Tom Brown
right
is
on
really
him.
attacking him.
Tom's a tough customer though.
Yeah, and he is fighting.
Husband's about to take Tom. He's got him on the run to 130R.
And single track has a better exit to Comedy Brave, and he's next to each other. They bump a bit, but they're next to each other.
I think
Going
single
into the
track's
first
got
corner.
him.
Who's gonna break later? He's got the inside.
He's run out of ERS doing it, but he's made it past.
But Comedy Brave, yep, he's behind it.
Monster's pitted, Fanning's pitted. Fanning's going for the undercut on that train he was stuck in.
Well, that was a really nice move from single track. And his teammate Alex is in front of him, so they might even help each other.
Aston Martin 1-2 potentially coming up here.
Potentially, and they're both on a different strategy, but which helps as teammates.
Yeah, I expect single track will be pitting in the next lap or two, whereas Alex can go probably another 10 yet.
This race is actually really close.
There's battles up and down the field here.
And the battles are really clean and nice to watch, so keep it going there too.
This track really does produce some good racing.
And that's why a lot of people like this track, like the real-time drivers and the drivers from MRC. A lot of people like it. If you get some good training in and get the consistency, it's quite rewarding. Single track needs to drive away from Calming the Brave, get out of his DRS, because in medium will drop off soon.
I'm surprised it hasn't dropped off already. He must be doing some good whispering.
Yeah, or he might even hold up Calming the Brave for Alex. Quite interesting. Alex is really far behind. He's 7 to 8 seconds in front of Rekar. So a podium is really doable for him. Oh, we have a yellow.
Sector 3.
Anton.
He's really not having a good race, unfortunately. He qualified so well. Calvin's back in the pits.
Yeah, I saw a piece of front wing somewhere on the road. I don't know from who it was, but I think it's from Calvin. He's getting a new wing. So that's ruining his race.
Fanning's P15 on 1 lap hards.
Oh.
I mean, he's not a million miles behind, like, Bit and Confetti, Dumbest Hornet, Tom Brown.
No, Monster is 13th actually.
With the pit stops, I think this undercut might be a good call for him.
Yeah. Let's see.
He could jump up into the top 10 quite easily when some of these start to pit. And I would suspect Hosman, Dumbest Hornet and Single Track are all going to be in soon.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of people pit at the same time.
Speaking of which, Hosman's coming in.
And Bergen's overtaking Genie, his teammate.
Mr. Sarge is calling Alex, Bergen and Single Track for the podium.
Oh, could be.
That could well be.
Calming the Brave is 1.3 seconds behind Single Track now. He's driving away.
There's Fanning. I don't think he's going to make it out in front of Hosman. I think Hosman's managed to jump him. Yeah. He's stayed ahead.
I think Calming the Brave is really struggling with his tyres because Rekar is closing in the gap. It was 2.4 and now it's 1.2.
I wonder if he's hit that graining phase.
Maybe.
It's quite a high degradation track, is this? So you're going to hit it at some point.
It is.
I noticed this in Thursday practice. You get to about between 11 and 14 laps, you hit a graining phase and then you come out of it and the tyres will actually go past 20 laps. If you're brave enough to take them that far, because you're talking 70-80%.
So we're going to see some people go to the soft after the hard tyres?
I think that's what Red Car Rambo will do. He really is a tyre whisperer, that guy.
He is. Ooh.
Although so's your fellow Dutchman, Gekke.
Gekke Matthew.
I remember that race when he took a set of hards most of the way through the race.
Confetti next to Tom Brown, going into the last corner, and that was a really difficult overtake there.
Single Track, Genie and Dumbest Hornet are all in the pit lane. Genie's getting a wing.
Yeah, Confetti overtaking Tom Brown, and Tom Brown is just gonna leave him. Single Track. Coming in front of Monster. But that's not too bad. He's still 9 new tires.
So that's put him literally right behind all the runners that have got to pit yet. He needs to gain some time. But he could potentially be in a net P1 here.
And once he overtakes Betty, he's got a lot of free space to just race his own race and do the good laps.
Yeah, just push on ahead. If he can get up towards the back of Tom Brown, then I think he's probably net P1.
Probably.
At the moment, I think there'll be a few come out ahead of him.
And look at that gap between Alex and Calming the Brave. That's 7.3 seconds now.
That's a mental gap.
And Bergen is already 4th, coming from last. Ha! What a pace that man has.
I remember when he first joined the league and he was supposed to be tier 4 and then all of a sudden he was tier 3, then but he was tier 2 pace.
Yeah, I've raced with him in tier... no, he was like helping me when I was in tier 4 and he tier 3. He's a really good coach.
He put that much commitment into it, he really came along very quickly.
He does like racing. I think he always sticks the box for every tier. He wants to race every race. And he's already in the back of Redcar. I wonder if Redcar just gonna let him go to not ruin his own race.
Yeah, because Berger will take a drop anyway. Oh, single track got really, really out of shape in turn 1 there. He nearly took Monster out with him.
That's gonna cost you a lot of time.
It was literally like Suzuka Drift.
Dun, 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 dun. I once made a video of Bit doing that. He was leading the pack during a safety car restart, and his tires were very cold, and he just spun it out in the first corner, but he drifted it and he held it. And I put the music on it.
Yeah, why not? You've got to do with them moments, just bring a bit of light to them.
Yeah. Yeah, Bergen really behind the red car now as we have a yellow flag. And it's already gone.
As Connor would say, he's up his chuff.
Bergen lining this up to get a better exit, and he does get a better exit. He's not using his ERS. Oh, he is now. DRS open. He is next to red car and he's overtaking him. Yes, and he did it.
And knowing red car, he's probably got no ERS anyway.
No, he did not even defend it. He's like, I'm racing my own race and I wanna do the best I can. Don't lose time here.
Yeah, it's fine. You overtake me. You take a drop at the end anyway.
Yeah.
Monster's really dropped back from single track now. I hope he's not got a bit of damage from that. Unfortunate. Can't see anything.
Overtaking Houseman with his softs.
Maybe just single track's now found his groove on them fresh tyres, because he seems to be starting to reel bit in as well.
Yeah, I think he warmed them up properly. It's really gonna cost you 1 to 2 laps to warm them up, and then you get the pace.
Let's go have a look at Hosman, because he seems to be on a charge now. He's got dumbest on ahead on softs, but they're 2 lap old. They're not going to last much longer. Although, is it just me, or is it getting a little bit murky here?
Yeah, I think rain might be on its way.
The sunshine has suddenly disappeared. It's gone all dull.
And
Are we going to get some drops?
The people that went for the hards are probably gonna make it till the rain if they keep on going. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think I would have started on the hards as well, to be fair.
I never start on the hards because it's so difficult to get them going in the beginning.
It's difficult whenever you put them on, but I always find they perform better with a full tank of fuel because you've got more weight to shove them in.
That is true.
It's just my preference. I think it was especially useful, obviously, when we weren't using the formation lap because of the glitch.
Yeah.
So I were going straight for the hards, starting at 90 odd degrees on the hards. The mediums warm up a lot quicker when you come out of the pits.
True. Oh, Bergen lost it.
Oh no!
I think he went on the power too quickly.
Degner too, by the looks of it.
Well, it's not too bad. He's still 6th.
Yeah,
and with his pace, he can come back really easily.
He'll fight back.
And Rakar's like, oh, thank you. My decision to let you go worked out. But Wumax is all over the place. He's all over Rakar now.
Let's have a look at
that. When that happened.
One of the closest battles on track, although single track's now caught bit up.
Yeah, dumbest Hornet using the softs and just cruising away.
Problem is the softs don't have much longevity. In about 5 laps and they're done.
Yeah, but I think he needed to pit and was like, I'll put a soft on till the rain comes.
I'll put
This
the
is really
soft on and
smart.
do a rain dance as I'm driving around.
Oh, we see a nice overtake.
It really looks like the rain's going to arrive any time.
And the hard's gonna be slippery as.
At least the
Ooh, Bergen lost it again! He rode the curb and he lost it.
hards will be nice and warm.
They are now.
Single track's got bit going in down the main straight to turn 1. Nice textbook pass.
Nice.
Now he's just got to go chase Bergen down, who's struggling on them hards.
Yeah, I think Rekkar's dropping as well. His tires are. I don't know how his tires are, but his pace is slowing down.
You don't think there's a little bit of dampness in the air that we haven't seen yet?
Well, I've been looking on the track.
Bergen's spun again.
Yeah, once the tires are warm. Ooh, did I see a little rain there? I think I saw.
Those that started mediums are going to be really screaming if the rain comes.
I tell you what, I see little drips coming out of the air. It's starting to rain.
I've not seen anything properly yet. Womax has got past Red Car, and Confetti's now trying to line him up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
seeing
really
the odd
raining.
spit.
Ooh, so who's gonna make what call?
Oh,
And Womax overtook Rekkar in the first corner, nice overtake. I think Rekkar might have let him go as well.
It's far too early to be thinking about any change of tyres at the moment though. Those hard... Oh, Confetti's just lost it.
I think the combination of the rain starting, the old tires, and riding the curb there wasn't a good combination.
Them curbs are death.
Yeah, that's what you call them around here.
Well, it's pretty much a standard thing with these F1 games the last few years. Curbs are death.
Yeah, they really spin you out. Ooh, we have a yellow. Where is it? Oh, that's stringy.
Bergen's all the way back down in 15th now.
Yeah, he spent
He really
3
is
times.
having a bad few laps. After such an impressive drive as well.
He might do it again. Oh, he spun again. But he might do it again. Come back in the rain. Driving in the rain is it's difficult.
He's a tough customer in the rain, I can tell you that, because I've raced against him.
Ooh, Rekkar went a bit wide. Had to cut the grass there.
I think Dumbest Hornet's about to put a move on bit. It's spitting a little bit heavier, but it's nowhere near even thinking about change of tyres. Just keep the heat and keep going.
Yeah, the softs are ooh, yellow.
A bit's pitted.
For what?
Oh, let's have a look. Are we going to see the first of people switching to Inters?
Already?
I personally think it's too early, but you never know. No, he's going mediums.
Why? Why would you go mediums now?
Yeah, I'd have stayed out a few more laps and seen what happened. I know your tyres are going to be screaming, but it's better than losing all that time on a pit
It is
stop.
what it is. Yeah, I think everybody has that problem. The top 6 are still in the hards to begin with, so...
Single track slowly reeling them in.
He is. But I think the rain coming too early for him, because he did not make full use of his hards.
It is spitting a bit heavier, but what's to say it ain't just going to spit and blow over?
Right.
Oh, there's definitely rain around Mr. Jenkins. Let's go have a look
Alex
at
spitting.
Mons. What's Alex going to go for? What's he going for?
Softs.
That's an interesting call. I mean, he'd be fast for a few laps, but they may hold to the end.
If it is what you just said, that just a little rain, not heavy rain, then the soft might be a good call, because if it's not wet enough for the inters, the softs are the best choice.
Oh, single track's had a moment. No, he's pitted. He's gone for the inters.
Ooh.
So the first one who's pulled the plug on the inters.
We have a safety car.
Is it? It's a full safety as well.
Car. I wonder what happened.
I've not seen anything really to warrant a safety car. We've had no retirements.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fire J's just pitted for inters as well. It must be getting greasy out there. Stringy B's done it as well.
If it's gonna rain really hard now during the safety car, then this is the time to go for the inters.
Let's head back up the front, see what Colmy the Brave's about to do. Oh, he's just coming up to Spoon now, so we've got a good 30 seconds or so before he makes it to the pit lane.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to pit anyway.
He does.
Fanning's just got a drive through. No. That's going to kill his chances. Because Calvin's going to be back on the pack now. Speaking it. He's just DNF'd as Fanning.
Well, this is really sad for Alex, because he just pitted for the softs, and after he came out of the pits, the safety car came out. Oh, Fanning DNF'd.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out where he's gone. I think it's the top of the S's at Dunlop. So the top three have pitted, and they're going inters. Womax has gone inters, and Colmy the Brave's gone softs. Red Car's gone inters. Alex is out on softs. Tom Brown's gone softs. A real mix of strategies here.
We see a lot of
Calvin's just got a drive through.
Oh no. Yeah, I think that's the race over for Calvin.
I think there's a big delta glitch going on here. So that's the two main championship protagonists both got a drive through.
So if they both not end up in the points, it's gonna go to next week, huh?
Yes, I believe so. Because they've still got 2 races to go.
Oh yeah, Miami. Still got Miami.
Let me just double check. I mean, Calvin's not likely to score because of the safety car. Bergen's got red rear wing damage, that's why he was all over the place. And he's now retired. There's only 32 points between Calvin and Fanning. So yes, it goes to next week.
Alright.
Safety car.
Genie stayed out on medium.
There is some brave strategy calls here.
I wonder how that's feeling. Because the track's
getting a bit wet.
Yeah.
Or as some would say, moist.
Moist. It's not in my vocabulary. Five more laps, probably 4. That's a safety car. I don't think it's coming in.
Yes, Gav. Moist, moist.
Moist, moist.
Wet, wet, wet. Yeah. I'm not singing for you though. I'm wondering if those that went for the dry tyres are now going to be regretting that decision. Because that track looks very, very, very moist.
Oh, they're definitely regretting the decision now.
Is anybody going to try jumping back in? Because if you're going to re-pit for the inters, now is the time to do it. I know you'll end up further down the pack, but at least you'll be on the pack.
Yeah, if it keeps raining like this, then the soft and the mediums are just undrivable. And I tell you what, then we've got a Womax 1, a Red Car 2, and a single track 3, if you look at the inters. So
yeah,
that's a different podium than we've seen.
With the dumbest holding it right behind them all.
Oh yeah. And your skills in the rain are much different than in the dry, so
you've got to be so gentle with it all. Womax and Red Car are both, I believe, no assists as well. I'm not sure what single track's running.
What a challenge.
if he
No
is running
assist
the
in
no
the
assists like he was practicing, then he's going to have some big challenge tonight. If he's done his normal and put traction on, then he will be strong. I've been up against him in the wet, and he's a tough customer. He really pushes you.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting then. I'll tell you what, I've been watching Genie for a while now on his mediums, and he's really struggling already.
Oh, I see we've got a spammer in the chat.
Oh, I never actually retread chat, that's really bad for me.
Time to jump on YouTube and ban somebody. Because we don't need spammers in the chat.
I see what you mean, yeah. Are we gonna see the safety car come in this lap? Yeah. 2 people behind did not get to the back yet. That's Calvin and Andon. Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. Safety car is in this lap. Everybody's warming up his tires, and Alex is gonna choose where we gonna restart the race. He is on those soft compound, and Genie behind it on mediums.
Yeah,
So
let's
let's
see what happens then.
I think he's gonna go really late on the straight because he has no grip in the corner.
Literally nothing.
See, almost spun out already, and he went. Calmly brave behind it. Womack sleeping a little. Oh, we have a spinner.
Genie's in the pit.
Oh.
So's Confetti.
Yeah, Rekar. Yeah, the
So
mediums.
Womax has just got Calm with the Brave.
Yeah, the softs are not working at all. Tom Brown really struggling. Everybody overtaking him. Rekar doing good business. And Calmly Brave is around.
He's dropping like a brick. He's Calm with the Brave.
I'll tell you what, Alex is doing a really nice job on the softs.
Womax has now taken the lead. Red car's probably about to follow him. Dumbest Hornet's just got a time penalty, unfortunately.
I wonder how long Alex is gonna hold up Rekar. That's gonna hurt him. Oh, Rekar had a moment, I think.
Yeah,
Simoncek overtook him.
I think Hosman just had a bit of a slide. I think he slid into the back of single track there. Luckily didn't cause any major issue. Oh, somebody's just crashed. I think it was Stringy B. I just saw a Haas going.
Safety car, safety car.
That's going to be the quickest safety car ever. But it's going to help them soft runners, because all the medium runners, because they can all jump in the pits now.
True.
Get themselves a set of inters. Calvin served his drive-through, so he'll be on the right tyres on the back of the pack. He will be one to watch.
Yeah.
Let's look into penalties as well. Stringy's got 12
Penalties.
seconds, Tom's got 3, Ant's got 6, Bit's got 5, Fire J's got 8, and Dumbest Hornet's got 3. And it'll be a 2-lap shootout to the end of all this.
And as expected, Alex going into the pits for Inters. Well, it is what I told you before the restart. Womax 1, Singlejack 2, and Rekar 3. It's a different podium.
Yeah, let's see how it ends. Because they're all going to be on Inters fighting like crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be 1 or 2 laps racing, and overtaking in the rain is really difficult. So we might actually see a win for Womax.
I think it'll be 2, because the game doesn't normally allow less than 2 laps.
2 laps of racing, nice.
That's why if you're really close to the end, the safety car never comes out, even if you lose 5 cars.
Nope. Oh.
Let's see what happens. The safety car will only be out to the end of this lap.
Yeah.
So those that are pitting really need to get the hammer down and catch up. That might actually stuff Calvin a little bit.
Ooh. And I think if you look at the people warming up their tires, they struggle a lot because the dry line is not appearing yet.
Oh, there won't be a dry line. It's raining too much for a dry line. At least there's one thing. We have no tractors on track.
Indeed, we do not allow that.
See, MRC do it better than FIA.
I think we need to take over.
No stupid tractors putting people's lives at risk.
I'll tell you what, in the Netherlands it's just a normal thing. The farmers going out with tractors blocking roads and things.
Oh, we get that over here as well. You just don't normally expect it when cars are flying past 100 and odd mile an hour.
Yeah. And Martin moves. Wow, great overtakes. Yeah, indeed.
Let's see if he can pull another one, because he's going to want to get past Womax and take that win that we predicted.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He overtook Rekar and who was it? Alex in one turn. It was a nice overtake.
Here we go. I think he's going to go late.
Oh,
he's gone early.
A single track was sleeping a little.
I think single track were expecting him to go late like we did.
No, or he's taking it really careful so he does not spin out.
He's catching back up a bit now though. I think he's finding his groove.
Yeah. And it's all about who's gonna take the most risks in the rain. Are you gonna just go with... Ooh, see? You had a moment single track. It's all about getting traction in the rain and finding the limits.
And fighting the snaps that you're gonna get.
Because you're definitely gonna get them.
To get the best potential, you literally got to fight it. You can't crawl around and keep it steady.
Yeah, and I think Rekar is really focusing on defending the Miss Hornet instead of attacking single track. He's only 1.3 seconds behind.
I know Redcar used to struggle in the rain. He has improved a lot though over time. We've got yellow in sector 2. Is that Sambal?
Yeah, Sambal. Well, so far Womack's doing a great job fighting off single track.
He really is doing a great job. I know Womax is pretty good in the wet. I've fought him before.
But I tell you what, if Rekar gets overtaken by Dumbest Hornet, then he still is third because Dumbest Hornet got that penalty. So he just needs to let Mons not overtake him.
I think single track really misjudged 130R there. He went super wide.
Ooh.
Don't do that too much. Or you'll be losing your podium because of a penalty.
Well, one mistake can do it all in the rain.
Sambal gets another 3 seconds. Single track's now only 4/10 behind Womax.
Is he gonna make a last lap move? Or is he gonna take the second place?
I don't think he'll make a silly move. I think he'll... But if there's one there, he'll take it.
He's putting pressure on Womax, hoping he's making a mistake. Or does he have a yellow again?
Retired. I believe that's in the pit lane.
Yeah, it was lapped anyways.
Yeah, he was quite a chunk behind, wasn't he?
Ooh, nice overtake from Ant on bid for the 8th place.
I don't think Bit's going to let it go though. Husman's just got fired, Jay, by the looks of it.
Dumbest Hornet really trying to overtake Rekar there, but couldn't quite make it.
Genie's just got past Bit as well, and Alex.
Oh, a bit struggling.
Oh, Bit's just got back past Alex. Alex got a bit too much grass. Mowing in the rain's not a good idea.
Nope.
I think Womax has got this in the bag.
Oh, don't curse him.
Nearly a Murray moment then, wasn't it?
And he is driving around the last corner. He's gonna take the win. It's Womax.
Here he goes. Womax takes the win. Single track second. Red Carambo third. Husband takes 4th. Dumbest Hornet 5th. Monster 6th. Genie 7th. Fire J 8th. Oh no, it's all changing now. Coma the Brave 8th. Alex 9th. Fire J 10th. Ant 11th. Bit 12th. Confetti 13th. Tom Brown 14th. Stringy 15th. And Calvin comes 16th. So the championship goes to next week.
Yeah, I think it's a really disappointing race for Calvin. Expected way more than this. What a race. And Rekar P3, single track P2, and Wilmax P1. That's insane.
Dumbest Hornet driver of the day. So there we go, folks. Here he comes, Mr. Wilmax. Could be wrong, but this might be his maiden win.
Phew. There was a race and a half, especially the ending. What a way to end the race.
That definitely was. Japan definitely throws up some good racing. I really enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, and the racing was so clean and so nice. A lot of good drivers. Oh, cool. Nice. And Dumbest Hornet taking the fastest lap as well with a 1:32.6.
Yep, so it's really all different there. So there we go, folks, as you see it. Scroll down so we've got the times.
Whoa.
Make sure we've got all the times ready for the results. Hopefully we won't have much stewarding to do off that either.
I don't think a lot happened. There was a lot
No,
of
it seemed
racing.
really clean, did that. I mean, the
Yeah.
top two separated by 6/10 of the line.
Insane.
What a race that was. Well done to Tier 2 for that.
And Rekar really defended off Hoseman at the end. He was 2 tenths behind him, but he did not overtake Rekar. Good race, good race.
Definitely. Well, there we go, folks. That's Tier 2 done with for another week. Tier 1 will be up in approximately half an hour. So if you want to tune back in and listen to the Mad Banshee. And Andrew, I think he's joining in tonight. So there we go. All done for another week. And thank you, Melvin, for joining me.
Yeah, of course, every time. It was fun.
If you enjoyed what we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you ring the bell, you'll get notified every time we go live.
Cool.
Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Good night.
See you next time.